Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Balcony Gardener. It's been almost a month since I've moved into this new place and so much work has been done, and what you see in front of you is just hours and hours of work which I totally enjoy. This is my cucumber. I'm so happy as to how it looks like at the moment. Flowers are coming out. They look absolutely beautiful. And my bok choy pechay is looking super healthy. Tomatoes are looking strong, and it's gonna take 2 months for it to flower and have fruits. The Malabar spinach I have harvested a few times already, and it just delivers all the time. I am so looking forward to this seed so that I could propagate them as my succession seeds. The pond is still here, yes, and Miss Goldie is hungry, so we're gonna feed her a little bit. I haven't fed them today. Okay, my hands are shaky, sorry. Yeah, okay. And I have another one here. There you go. I am at the moment, oh, look at this, ready for harvest. And this one. Before moving into this apartment, I have already prepared the seedlings, and there's so much story which I'm gonna put into details later on, but I'm so happy because the garden that I pictured in my head, balcony garden, is coming together now. And this is just a master bedroom, and my goal is to create a backdrop on the mini balcony garden, which is where the vegetation is going to cover the top part over here to here on the vines that would crawl up there. I love that backdrop, and actually the other room is looking really very much as I wanted it to be. So there you go. This is what I wanted, and this is exactly how I pictured it to be, but basically that's how I wanted it. So what you see on that is crawling is a melon. I'm not sure if it's the yellow or the green or the white one, but we're waiting on. And if you could see this side over here, this is the planter that I have built when we left the other apartment, and so it took a while for it to crawl, but once it's started getting stronger as it go up, it just went crazy. Look at this, the growth here just didn't want to stop, and this is giving a bit of shade because during the afternoon around 12 until 5 p.m. it's a full blast of the sun, and that's the west, but the sun is just extremely hot, and somehow without putting the blinds down, those leaves actually helps with the shades. And I wanted it to crawl over to the next room, which is on that side, and it's happening now by a few leaves on the other side, which I will show you later on. The corn has tassels now, so it's ready to have a fruit, a baby. And the string beans, I have 3 of them that made it to climb up, and it's actually started to have these flowers. Flowering is over, but it started giving me some small fruits, but it's gonna take a while for it to develop. But it's climbing up, and it's going towards that direction where you can see the leaves is where it is up to. So I have the banana, two of them, and I have the cherry tomato over here, sunflower on that side, a lot of tomatoes. I went crazy. A lot of things that I've learned in my first planting season. I went crazy over propagating tomato seeds and also propagating them from the actual tree itself, which was a big mistake. But this is entirely gonna the tomatoes are gonna be covering this entire view, which is something that I don't want, but I think that I can bear for just one season, and that's okay. But the backdrop of the view is still there. It actually helps to cool down the afternoon heat wave that occurs on this side of the apartment. Really happy with this one. This is how I pictured it. It's very picturesque. It's so photogenic. It's like looking out in the summers of some European or Italian province. This is the bed, looking out. Now my favorite room, definitely. And the other room over here is going to be my study. And so this is where my chickens are. Yep, there you go. They've been giving me like 2 eggs every day. And so today we did a harvest. Oh, look at that. There's a new egg. We've done oh my God, 2 new eggs actually. It's one over there. That's Quaila, my Egyptian king quail, female. And I've separated them. This is Snowy. So you can see the egg. Snowy's got smaller egg because they're different breeds of quails. I've separated them because they've been fighting, and you know, they almost, I mean, the bigger one almost killed the other guy over there. So they're pairs. So I've got the sweet potato over here. My frangipani. Bananas are growing so crazy. My spinach. A lot of lessons learned here, because when I created the planter, I thought that I could put everything in, but no. That's the lesson. So next planting season, I will just put spinach, and spinach actually climbs up. And when it reaches a height, you know, you could harvest it, you know, from top to bottom just by cutting it. And I have this basil, the oregano, the peppers, and look at that, climbing up on that corner is the squash. There's also a banana over there. There's radish, there's sunflowers, there's beetroot, there's radish as well. Rye seeds from the Philippines. Kata brought it, my helper. And yeah, there's a few squash over there. The goal again is to make it climb up to the top and then put it, train it to crawl to this direction so that the sun would not be too much. Oh, sorry, Whitney, I stepped on Whitney, sorry. Okay, don't worry, Whitney. Sorry, my fault. There you go. So this is the study room, which I absolutely adore. I'm propagating a few lilies. I have 0 space. My spaces are tiny, but I have 5 of them all over. There's another one which I'll show you next time, but not today. So I've shown you 3. I owe you 2 more balconies, which I will show next time. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time for another episode of Balcony Gardener. Bye. Have a good weekend.